The best and most challenging car shipping locations in North Carolina. Shipping a car in North Carolina involves understanding the state's geography, population distribution, and major transport corridors. Generally speaking, the best car shipping locations are the biggest cities, followed by those locations on or near interstates, as these locations offer quicker and less expensive auto transports. On the other hand, the most challenging car shipping locations are in remote towns and cities more than 50 miles away from major cities or interstates. These locations typically require more time and cost to ship a car to or from. With these general guidelines in mind, let's look at the best and most challenging car shipping locations in North Carolina. Best car shipping locations in North Carolina. Central North Carolina. The central part of North Carolina, often referred to as the Piedmont Triad, is the prime area for car shipping. This area includes several major cities and towns, interconnected by an extensive network of highways and interstates. Charlotte. As the largest city in North Carolina, Charlotte is a major hub for car shipping. It is well served by several interstates, including I-77, I-85, and I-485. The high population density and significant commercial activity ensure frequent and cost-effective transport options. Raleigh-Durham. The Research Triangle, which includes Raleigh, Durham, and Chapel Hill, is another excellent car shipping location. This area is served by major highways such as I-40, I-85, and I-540. The presence of several universities and a thriving business environment make it a popular destination for car carriers. Greensboro. Located in the Piedmont Triad, Greensboro is well connected via I-40 and I-85. The city's strategic location and significant population make it an attractive car shipping destination. Winston-Salem. Another key city in the Piedmont Triad, Winston-Salem benefits from its location along I-40 and US 52. The city's connectivity and population ensure regular car shipping services. Fayetteville. Positioned along I-95 and I-295, Fayetteville is an important military town with a substantial population. The city's connectivity and demand for vehicle transport make it a favorable shipping location. Asheville. Asheville, located in western North Carolina, is another favorable car shipping location. It is served by I-40 and I-26, which are major trucking corridors. Asheville's growing population and tourism industry contribute to the demand for car shipping services. Wilmington. Wilmington on the east coast of North Carolina is a notable car shipping location, although it is less ideal compared to the central and western parts of the state. Wilmington is served by I-40, which connects to I-95. This connectivity makes it relatively easy for car carriers to access the city despite its coastal location. Challenging car shipping locations in North Carolina. Remote coastal areas. The most challenging car shipping locations in North Carolina are the remote coastal towns and cities. These areas are far from major highways and interstates, making them less accessible for car carriers. Elizabeth City to Cape Hatteras. This stretch along the northeastern coast is particularly challenging. Towns like Elizabeth City, Kill Devil Hills, and Nags Head are far from I-95, the main north-south interstate. The lack of major highways in this area increases the time and cost of shipping vehicles. Outer Banks. The Outer Banks, including areas like Kitty Hawk and Hatteras, are very remote. The narrow, winding roads and the distance from major interstates make these locations difficult and expensive for car shipping. Southeastern North Carolina. The southeastern part of North Carolina, particularly the areas south of Jacksonville and near the South Carolina border, also presents challenges for car shipping. This region lacks major highways and has a sparse population. Areas south of Jacksonville, towns like Sneads Ferry and Topsail Beach, while not extremely remote, are still challenging due to their distance from major interstates and the less frequent service from car carriers. Key considerations for car shipping in North Carolina: stick to major corridors, arrange for pickup or delivery near major highways like I-40, I-85, I-77, and I-95 whenever possible. These routes are heavily trafficked by car carriers, ensuring more frequent service and competitive pricing. Plan ahead. Book transport services well in advance to secure a reliable carrier and avoid last-minute complications, especially if shipping to or from remote areas. Consider nearby cities. For challenging locations, consider arranging for pickup or delivery in nearby cities that are more accessible to car carriers. For example, instead of shipping directly from a remote coastal town, arrange for delivery in a nearby city along a major interstate and drive the car to the final destination. Seasonal considerations. Be aware of seasonal factors that can impact car shipping. Winter weather can significantly affect transport times and costs in North Carolina's rural and mountainous regions. Plan your shipment accordingly to avoid delays and additional expenses. Conclusion. Understanding the best and most challenging car shipping locations in North Carolina can help you plan an efficient and cost-effective transport. Major cities like Charlotte, Raleigh-Durham, Greensboro, and Asheville, along with regions near major interstates, offer the best car shipping services due to their robust transport infrastructure and strategic locations. In contrast, remote towns and cities far from major highways, such as those in the coastal and southeastern regions, present greater challenges and higher costs. For more detailed information and to get an instant quote, visit Route Runners Auto Transport. Planning ahead and being aware of the logistical complexities involved can ensure a smooth and successful car shipping experience.